And it's the Mavericks to start out. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Reggie Bullock is out there with Powell. Then there's Irving. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Doncic in at the 1.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-around.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Drills the three-pointer.
A capable shooter from distance. Give Kyrie space to fire, and he does not pass it up.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here's Tucker. Stolen by Bullock. At the elbow, Doncic. Hardaway passes to Doncic. Shoots over Tucker. A new 14 for the Mavericks. Powell, that's good.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Harden surveying the D. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And Embiid throws it down.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
The assist from Tyrese.
Harris against Hardaway. He can't get that one. And Philadelphia the other way now. And now the 76ers on the break. Harden inside the three-point line. Offensive rebound. Embiid. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Hammering the offensive glass. Embiid putting that big size to use.
Here's Doncic. That one falls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen. Clearly a foul.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of this.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. Over Harden. And it's Doncic missing. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 1. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counterpuncher. Hit him with a 3, and he is coming right back at you.
Now here is Harris. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Powell. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off his shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
And the 76ers shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Backseat, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
The kick out to Irving. Dallas moving it around. Hardaway, no good. The 76ers trail. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. There's no question this team can shoot the ball, and that's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other, and then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. On the Mavericks with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Powell. Hardy comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Ntilikina in for Irving. Milton. McGee with the block. And here's the break. Green, no luck. Milton passes to Niang. It's stolen by Green. Down low, here's Wood, and finished off by Wood.
The D has to get Wood a little bit further off of his spot. Once he's close to that basket, man, it's pretty much over.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Give him a hand.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Niang. Now the feed to Hero. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Ntilikina. The dish to McGee. Passes it to Hardy. 5 on the clock. There's the pass to Ntilikina. And finished off by Wood.
An excellent rebounder in college. Despite being kind of a skinny kid, Wood is doing the same thing at this level.
Over to the left wing. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
Mavericks ball.
.36 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Ntilikina, defended by Milton. Pushing it up. Here's Milton. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Fourth team foul.
That one on Hardy. This is his first free throw of the game.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
Justin Holiday's checked in for the Mavericks. And he nails the third. The Mavericks leading. Here's Hardy. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Got a piece of it. Here's Milton. Had the space there, but it's offline. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Mavericks on top, leading by 4. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
And your Sixers youth.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Doncic out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Christian Wood. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Holiday in at the small forward.
Look at those handles. Look at James Harden getting crafty with the ball, mixing up the defender.
And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Dallas making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Embiid. Second shot opportunity. Great D that time from Powell. Dallas leading by 3. Wood in the post. He's against Tucker. Wood with the bucket.
Watch how Wood uses his body, pushing past the contact to get to that easy finish.
On the wing, Harden. Baseline jumper. They get it again, and Embiid throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
No good that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. With it, he's picked up by Irving. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his
It's
second
on Luka Doncic.
And Harden is capable of getting you a triple-double every game. His versatility is incredible.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Wood.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him. See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Now, here is Harden after Luka Doncic's miss, and the shot goes in. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
I love watching Harden work through these challenges, accepting contact and finding ways to score.
Back to Hardaway. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Maxey. Powell trying to free himself up. A shot's good from Irving.
This man is a 3-level scorer. And this level, by the rim, there is nobody like Kyrie Irving and that touch he has.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you.
Second chance points always hurt. It's not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Drains the three-pointer.
And without much left to prove, Doncic still trying to hone the consistency of that three ball. But the confidence, no doubt, is there.
Takes it off the glass. Harden's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Look, some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy, but he's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple-double.
Now here's Irving. 7 points in the game. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Kyrie has the ability to finish like very few players in NBA history, and he shows it right there.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And Harden was the first player to average 35 points and 7 assists in a season.
Yeah, and that was in the 2018-19 season. The same year, he was also the first player to score at least 30 points against every other team. No one had done that since the NBA expanded in 2004.
Mavericks making a switch here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Powell. Green comes in for Hardaway. Hardy, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Doncic.
An active passer with good awareness. When Ntilikina spots the open teammate, he gets it to him.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Dallas. Now, here's Melton. Nailed from three-point land. Melton's got 6.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Dallas moving it around. Green passes to McGee. Here's Ntilikina. And there's a foul. We'll go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
1:39 left in the first half. McGee, it's good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
One-on-one fast break. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Ntilikina. That is his first foul of the game. 1:12 left to play here in the half. McDaniels kicks to Milton. Pass to Harrell. Nobody near Milton. Off target from three-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's McGee with the jam.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
The 76ers trail by 7. Pass to McDaniels. On the wing, Milton. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And here are the 76ers now. The Mavericks making the shot. The shot's good for Milton.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For 3, Bullock. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Offensive rebound, Harrell. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Right side, Green. And Green slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And so it's Dallas, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. Well, for the Mavericks. And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
They've come out determined to push the pace. Up-tempo offense, getting the ball up court as quickly as possible. Advantage in transition points has been the major difference in this game.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Philadelphia?
They've been out of sync in this one, shooting under 40%. Struggling to create good looks and settling for tough shots. I like to see them drive the basketball more and get easy buckets.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Your Sixers.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Mavericks leading by 7. On its way from Irving for 2. It's hauled in by Harris. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. Maxey, no good. The Mavericks shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Irving, good.
This is just one of those blow-up nights for Kyrie. So lethal when he's feeling his best.
Passes it to Tucker. Maxey against Irving. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Philadelphia has possession. It's a 10-point game. The 76ers again can't hit it. Here's Dallas. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And Hardaway gets it to go.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Now, here's Maxey. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul.
That's his first
foul. Wood, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Mavericks substitution. Christian Wood.
Doncic against Harden. 6 to shoot. Here's Embiid. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 8 points for Joel Embiid.
Don't you forget, Harden won the assist title now. This man can pass that rock.
Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Now Maxey. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And here's Tucker following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Maxey against Irving, and the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket for Maxey. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
And here's Maxey after Tim Hardaway made that last three-pointer. Embiid, no good. Mavericks leading by 13. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. And that's 17 points for Kyrie Irving. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And the 76ers call time here.
And he hasn't gotten anything to go. You can see the frustration mounting as a result. His team, not in great shape either.
How about a big round of applause for your Sixers?
George Niang, he's checked in for the 76ers. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Maxey. The Mavericks also with a sub. Holiday's checked in. Here's Harris. He can't get it to go. Holiday with the defensive effort. Dallas has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. And the 76ers making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Irving for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Irving's got 11 points in the quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Harden. He's got 10. Looking to end the run. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside. And finished off by Wood.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
McDaniels passes to Embiid. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. From deep, another 3 for Dallas.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid, and it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. Harrell, that's good.
And improving as a shot maker every year. Harrell has to be accounted for defensively.
Doncic outside. Misses the 3. And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That's his first foul. A different look for Dallas. Reggie Bullock comes in for Dwight Powell. And it's Green in for Justin Holiday. And the pass to Harrell. On the wing, Melton. Philadelphia moving the ball around. On the wing, Milton. Guarded by Doncic. Milton's shot is good.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Bullock. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Assisted by.
And the Mavericks lead by 21. 35 seconds left in the third. Milton kicks to Niang. From downtown, Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Wood's got 4 rebounds in this game. And on the way from Irving for 3. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And so it's Dallas ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Dallas, Markieff Morris is out there with Luka Doncic. And there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Harden. And it's Ntilikina in at the point guard position.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Now here's Harden. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Back to Milton. Yep, that one goes in there.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. The team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Hilton the pass to Niang. Ball's knocked loose. Just 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Outside, House. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And here's Doncic from the arc. And they recover it. Launches it. Kept alive. It's another look. And the layup good by McGee.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Niang. And here we go with Morris, running it up the court. And it's McGee with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's House. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Morris with the bucket.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
House kicks to Korkmaz. Pass to Niang. And here is Milton. Another miss by Philadelphia. Doncic outside. Fires the three. And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That's foul number 2 for him. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Harold. Then for the Mavericks, Vincent's checked in. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Frank Ntilikina. Holiday with the 3. Offensive rebound.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's House. McGee with the block. Now here's Hardy. He's tightly guarded. Morris outside. McGee trying to break free. Morris, no good.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Now Milton. Back to Korkmaz. House dishes to Dedmon. The 76ers again can't hit it. And the Mavericks with possession. They've outscored them 16 points to 2. Not slowing down. Here's Morris. And that one, good. Morris has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Dallas.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kyrie Irving.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Here's Niang. No good from outside. Here's Dallas. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And Morris throws it down.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Pass to Niang. Kicks it to House. Clock at 4. Trying to get something going. McGee with the block. Holiday with it. From outside the arc. A second chance effort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
That one is off.
Team foul. Shooting for Dallas, JaVale McGee.
And he sinks the second. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.